The deep sea is a mysterious and fascinating place full of creatures that are strange and often bizarre. From glowing jellyfish to giant squid, there is no shortage of weird and wonderful creatures lurking beneath the waves. Here are the top 10 weirdest deep sea creatures you may never have heard of. Number 1. Peacock mantis shrimp. Found in the Indian and tropical western Pacific Oceans, the peacock mantis shrimp is a candy-colored crustacean, known for its ability to quickly punch prey with its front two appendages. According to Oceana, the international ocean preservation advocacy group, this shrimp's punch is one of the fastest movements in the animal kingdom, so much so that it's strong enough to break an aquarium's glass wall. But no worries. They mostly only use their fists of steel to break open mollusks and dismember crabs. Number 2. Pink see-through fantasia. Its name makes it sound like a piece of sexy lingerie, but don't be fooled. The pink see-through fantasia is a sea cucumber. Found about 1.5 miles deep into the Celebes Sea in the western Pacific east of Borneo. It was only discovered a little over a decade ago, back in 2007, but the curious sea cucumber has a survival tactic that points to its long-time evolution: bioluminescence to ward off predators. The pink see-through fantasia is named for its transparent skin through which its mouth, anus, and intestines are all visible. Number 3. Frogfish. It's so easy to miss the frogfish, because these types of anglerfish, there are over 50 species of them, are nearly identical to their surroundings, mostly coral reefs. They resemble sponges or algae-covered rocks and come in pretty much every color and texture imaginable. Some frogfish even use their camouflage not to hide, but rather to mimic poison sea slugs. No matter their appearance, one thing all species of frogfish have in common is their strange mode of locomotion. Although they can swim, most walk along their pectoral fins, which have evolved into arm-like limbs, including a joint that resembles an elbow. Number 4. Ribbon eel. Usually seen nestled into burrows around coral reefs, the ribbon eel, sometimes called the leaf-nosed moray eel, lives in Indonesian waters from East Africa to southern Japan, Australia, and French Polynesia. The juveniles start out black, with a pale yellow strip along the fins, and as they grow transitions to a bright blue and yellow coloring. These eels are considered protransic hermaphrodites, meaning they change sex from male to female several times throughout their lives. Number 5. Frilled shark. The frilled shark, Chlamydocelicus inguineus, is one of the gnarliest looking creatures in the sea. If it looks like an ancient beast, that's because it is the prehistoric creature's roots go back 80 million years. The frilled shark can grow to about 7 feet long and is named for the frilly appearance of its gills. Although shark in name, these animals swim in a distinctly serpentine fashion, much like an eel. They mostly feed on squid, usually swallowing their prey whole. Number 6. Christmas tree worm. Scientists found this strange creature at the Great Barrier Reef's Lizard Island and named it aptly the Christmas tree worm. The spiral branches are actually the worm's breathing and feeding apparatuses, while the worm itself lives in a tube. These tree-like crowns are covered in hair-like appendages called radioles. These are used for breathing and catching prey, but they can be withdrawn if the Christmas tree worm feels threatened. Number 7. The squid worm. Researchers with the Census of Marine Zooplankton first discovered the squid worm in 2007 during a cruise in a remotely operated vehicle some 1.8 miles underwater. The funky-looking fish is named for the 10 appendages protruding from its head, which look like tentacles. The squid worm uses these to collect debris falling from the open waters above, known as marine snow. Number 8. Giant isopod. These guys are native to chilly deep waters and can grow to be quite large. In 2010, a remotely operated underwater vehicle discovered a giant isopod measuring 2.5 feet. These crustaceans, which sort of resemble a massive woodworm, are carnivores and usually feed on dead animals that fall down from the ocean's surface. Despite their discovery back in 1879, these creatures mostly remain a mystery. However, it's believed that giant isopods grow so large in order to withstand the pressure at the bottom of the sea. Number 9. Sea angel. Although they're called sea angels, these creatures are actually predatory sea snails. This particular specimen, Platybrachium antarcticum, flies through the deep Antarctic waters hunting. the shelled pteropods, another type of snail on which it feeds according to the marine census of life. Sea angels have special parapodia or lateral extensions of the foot that help to propel them through the water. Number 10. Gulper eel. The gulper eel, also referred to as the pelican eel, is named for its massive mouth and jaw, which helps them to swallow prey whole. They can grow up to 6 feet in length, and their huge mouths allow them to hunt down meals that are larger than them. This usually happens when food is scarce. It's believed that gulper eels usually eat crustaceans and other small marine animals. That's it for today. If you like this video, please subscribe so you won't be missing any new updates from us. And press the bell icon for notifications every time we upload a new video. Goodbye.